now let's come to the third part of the industries video, manufacturing industries video. Here we are going to continue with the classification that we were doing in the second video. So this is the fifth point under classification on the basis of location and market. So it can be classified as village industry, cottage industry. So let us see what are village industries. These industries are basically fulfilling the basic needs of the local market and all the requirements like raw material, skilled labors, and all this is met within the village. And the industries that can be there can be pottery making, food processing, or pickle industry. Then the cottage industries are the industries which are also known as the household industries, and they are organized by the individual or the private resources with the help of the family members. They are usually available using the resources which are available locally. For example, carpet weaving industry or handloom or handicraft industry. These come under the cottage industries, right? The next classification is based on the finished products, right, or the functions of that industry. So it is known as the basic industry, the secondary or consumer industry, the tertiary industry, and the ancillary industry. So the basic industries are basically the industries on which other industries depend. They are also known as the core industries. For example, iron and steel industry and the petroleum industry. The secondary or the consumer industries are the industries with the basic raw material which make the primary goods for direct use for the consumers, like cloth, that is textile, sugar, paper, etc. The tertiary industries are the industries which are of public utility services like railways, transport, banking, post and telegraph. And the ancillary industries are the industries which provide the spare parts or components required by the big industry. For example, heavy electrical industry, aircraft industry, locomotive industry. So in these industries, suppose you require certain products which can be in the form of a spare part. So suppose there is a locomotive industry or there is a buses industry in which you require the seats of the bus. So the industry that will provide the seats for the buses will be known as the ancillary industry, right? Now, India has got major industrial regions where industries can be distributed, like when we said that the cotton textile industry will be comfortably flourishing in Maharashtra as we have the raw materials there. So in India we have the uneven distribution of industry because of the availability of raw material and the need or the requirement to establish an industry. So this uneven distribution has divided the Indian industries into 5 major zones or the regions. The first is the region where you have the agro-based industries like cotton, jute, sugarcane. They are concentrated in areas of Maharashtra and Gujarat. Sugarcane is in UP and Maharashtra, and jute is concentrated in West Bengal. When we talk about the forest-based industries like paper, plywood, resins, lac, they are basically found in areas where forests are easily available in various states, like we have in the northeastern states. In UP also we have where we have the forested areas. In Kerala we have the heavy concentration of coir, fish. Copra is basically the coconut which we are using. Since we also import 2/3 requirement of the petroleum in India, therefore the refinery industry can also be found near the ports. In places like Jharkhand, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, which are majorly the central and the western part of the country, here we have metallic reserves. Sorry, I just made a mistake here. We are talking about the eastern part of the country. So here we have the metallic reserves, and therefore we have the mineral industries which are found in this particular area, right? So on the basis of the concentration, the industries can be grouped as the Hooghly belt, the Mumbai-Pune belt, the Ahmedabad belt, Then further we have the Chennai-Coimbatore belt, the Chota Nagpur Plateau region, the Mathura, Delhi, Saharanpur, Ambala region. Okay, so let us come back to the first belt that we were talking about. The Hooghly belt is basically the region which is near the Hooghly river. It is in West Bengal, and in this region we know that we have a lot of cotton, jute, footwear is there. So these three are the major industries, that is jute industry, cotton textile industry, footwear, leather footwear industry. Apart from this, we also have chemical industries there, right? Leather industries also. Then the Mumbai-Pune belt, this is the region highly concentrated for cotton textile industry. Also oil refinery, as we have the Mumbai oil refinery next to it. And because oil refinery is there, so we'll also have petrochemical industries like chemical fertilizers will be found in the Maharashtra-Pune belt. The Ahmedabad-Vadodara belt will again have, this is the region of cotton, therefore will again have large growth of cotton textile industry. And here it is, the Ahmedabad is the second largest producer of cotton after Mumbai. Along with this, we will also have industries like fertilizers, chemical and plastic industries, which are commonly found in both the areas, whether Mumbai or Ahmedabad, Vadodara region. Okay. Coming to the next group of belt is the Chennai-Coimbatore belt. We all know that the Chennai is in the southern part of India. Here, cotton is easily available. Therefore, we have cheap market for the cotton, and we also have a lot of labor which is there. So, cotton industry will flourish in this region. Therefore, this belt is basically having large amount of cotton industry. Apart from this, we also have a lot of silk textile in South India. Silk is really liked by the people. We also have silk textile industry there, and a number of chemical industries which are used in processing the cotton as well as silk. The Chota Nagpur Plateau region is basically the Jharkhand region, where we have a lot of iron, coal and other metallic metals which are there. Therefore, we do have a lot of heavy industries in this region, and they are basically the metallurgical or heavy industries. And we also have the proximity to coal as well as the labor in this region. So this region is known as the Ruhr region. It's similar to that because in Germany, that is in Europe, we have Ruhr region where all the industries are located because of the availability of raw materials. Similarly, this region, the Chota Nagpur region, is also known as the Ruhr region of India. Coming to the last category, we have the Mathura, Delhi, Saharanpur, Ambala region. This region is having sugarcane industry, which is quite common in this region. Along with this, we also have a couple of mixed industries, like we have the glass industries in Faridabad, we have the chemical industries in sugarcane industries in UP, Saharanpur region. In Ambala, we have again the woolen textile industries, cotton industries. So all these industries are, it's a mixed group of industries which are found in this particular region. Okay. Coming to the agro-based industry, and let us again go back to the reduced syllabus and see what all agro-based industries are there in the syllabus. It talks about, I'll just show you the syllabus. It talks about the agro-based industries. We have the sugar and textile, under textile only cotton. Coming back to the manufacturing industry, so we have the sugar industry, and under sugar industry we have the area where we generally find it. It is basically, first let's underline, it is the second largest industry in India next to cotton textile, and India is also the second largest producer of sugarcane after Brazil. The products and the byproducts of this industry can be studied further. So this is very important, generally comes in the exam. So it is said that the sugar cane is important raw material or the cash crop, which is crushed in the factories, and after that we produce sugar, and a large amount of gur and khandsari is also produced along with sugar. Gur, you all know, jaggery, and khandsari is the powdered form of gur. And you call bura or shakkar also. The byproducts are molasses, bagasse and press mud. They are also very important, and we also produce a number of products out of it. Molasses are obtained from processing of sugar manufacturing involving repeated crystallization and centrifugation. Now what is it? You must have seen that a very dark, very pungent smell comes whenever you cross through a sugar industry. So that pungent smell is coming because of the molasses. When we keep on crystallizing sugar from the sugarcane juice, and the last residue which is left, which is very dark in color, that is called molasses, and it is used in alcohol industry to make liquor, right? So power alcohol or rum is made out of it, and it is also used for the production of certain chemicals and synthetic rubber. The second raw material is bagasse, and it is basically the leftover crushed cane and can be used to produce steam, can be used instead of firewood, we can use it, and it is a source of power for the sugar industry. It is also used in making the cardboards that you use in your examination and the thick brown paper or the insulation boards that we generally use. So it can be used in that. Press mud is basically utilized for making wax, carbon paper and shoe polish. It is also a byproduct of sugar industry. These three byproducts are basically important from examination point of view. Coming to the distribution of sugar industry, we have Maharashtra in the southern part of India, and in North India we have Uttar Pradesh, which is producer. When we talk about Maharashtra, it is the leading producer of sugar in India and accounts to about more than 1/3 of the total sugar that is produced in our country. Okay. Why is it so? Because of the marine climate. The climate is ideal for the cultivation of sugarcane. We also know that this region is very good for the cultivation of cotton. Okay. So the climate provides good results in recovery of the sugar rate. As sucrose rate is also very high. Now what is sucrose? Is the cane juice which is extracted is called sucrose. And it also has a longer crushing season. Crushing season here means when the sugarcane is crushed to extract the juice. Why does it have a longer crushing season? Because we have large production of sugarcane, therefore the sugarcane crushing takes longer time compared to that in Uttar Pradesh. The main sugar producing areas in Maharashtra is, we can learn certain areas like the Kolhapur area, and the crushing days are more than 100 days in a year. So for more than 100 days the crushing lasts. Crushing of what? Crushing of sugarcane. So much sugarcane is produced that it requires 100 days to crush the sugarcane that is produced in Maharashtra. However, when we talk about the northern part of India, we have UP, which is the second largest producer of sugarcane after Mumbai, and the basic region where the sugarcane is produced is the Ganga Yamuna. Doab means the region which is between the two rivers. This is the region where sugarcane is produced, and the major centers are Saharanpur, Muzaffarnagar, Meerut, Bagpat. These can be learnt as the major centers where sugarcane is produced, right? And it has become a second position. Earlier it was the leading producer, UP was the leading producer, but it came to the second position because the mills which are now are quite old compared to what are in Maharashtra. Then the management of labor problem is there. The crushing season is short. So if the question examiner asks, compare why Maharashtra is the leading producer compared to UP, and UP has become the second, because of these reasons. The industries in UP was the first to be developed. Therefore, now they are old and outdated. The management problem is there because the crushing season is short. So the workers are without any work once the crushing of the sugarcane is over. So it's a seasonal job. It is not a permanent job. Other states where sugarcane is produced is Bihar, Punjab, Madhya Pradesh, but that is in very, very less amount. Now the answer why Peninsular India is increasing or emerging as a leading producer is here, because apart from Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu has also started producing sugarcane on a larger extent, right? And therefore because the soil is highly nourished there, therefore the sucrose contents or the sugar contents are quite high. The crushing season is long. All these characteristics, and along with the new machinery which is there, are making southern part of India more in production of sugarcane compared to the northern part of the country. In recently, the tendency of sugar industry is moving towards south compared to the north. So we will do in the upcoming one, we will do the reasons, and here are the reasons